Hey Cancer, Jophia Mind Tarot here with your mid-October 2024 tarot and oracle card readings. So for the mid-month of October Cancer, we'll look at your general energies for the month as well as what's going on for you, your collective energy and additional cards and with oracle and tarot cards to determine further information. We'll also seek guidance from spirit. So here we go. So thank you for your likes and your for the new subscriber, and thank you to my old subscribers. All right, so here we go. Ooh, almost lost. Okay, so spirit, what is the general energies for the collective sign of? Sorry, what is the incoming energy for the collective sign of Cancer for mid-October 2024? Spirit, thank you so much. Hmm. All right, so that card came out for. Oh, that's too much. Let's try one more time. All right, there we go. So we have two worlds here. So this could mean connecting both your spiritual world and your physical world. So it gives a story about in the past maybe you were either spiritual or like living in a monastery or um, a priest. What do you call it? Where priests stay or nuns stay, a nunnery. You were totally tapped into the spiritual world. And then in another lifetime, you were connected to the physical world, looking for monetary gains, business, so forth. But in this lifetime, you could be trying to balance the two. So this is what this talks about, balancing the two worlds. I'll look at what this means, Uriel and the Sphinx, because I've already forgotten. But let's look here at Hilarion. I may be pronouncing it incorrectly, sorry. But it talks about, this is like the Emperor card. So taking charge of something. Maybe trying to clear up some kind of confusion, perhaps. I'll look at that card as well. But we do have the Seven of Forces, which is like the Seven of Swords here. It could be talking about, it says balance. So this reminds me of the Libra card. So balancing something. This also reminds me of the law. So you could be going through something legal here as well. Being strategic about something, some legal matter, to clear up some kind of, I don't know, somehow I don't see this as confusion. It could be some kind of thing that happened generation after generation. Why am I getting that? Something that happened generation after generation that now is in the courts, that there's certain things that has to be done in order to make it right. And with this Two of Scrolls here, you find yourself straddling both of this. It's like, what is it that you're going through where you want some sense of balance between something that has happened, like something that from the past, like you're called to do something. You're called to make something fair, make something balanced, could be, this doesn't have to be something legal, it could just be in a relationship. Alright, let me start looking at these cards here. Yeah. So this Hilarion here says he's the master of research. So yeah, researching something from, either researching documents, things that happened in the past, that's what you're researching, to make something fair. But this has some kind of spiritual component to it. Uriel and the Sphinx. Number 21 reminds me of judgment. Yes, yes. But it's in the reverse though. Hmm. I don't know if you're losing a battle between this balance here that you're supposed to maintain. It's like judgment is in the reverse. Um, you have to look at something. You have to do some research on something. Okay, the Seven of Forces. I'm going to find out some more information because this is your time of balance. You could have legal issues, something that you have to do or search illegal, search legally, something that has to be made fair. But it could be that it's not quite ended. It's like an ongoing cycle. Hold on. Let's see. What is this Seven of Forces? Let me see if I get anything from this. This is something from the past. Something that you want to heal. This is something from the past that happened that you're trying to make fair. It's been, it's could been 7 years, or 7 months. Something has been accumulating over time, and it's about to reach its maturity. Right? We have the Ten of Cups. Okay, so this is something pleasant. This is a cycle that you've been going through over and over again. And finally, I think you're seeing your way out of this. Yeah, there's a time of healing. Yeah. It's a time of healing after a time of difficulty. And it was to help you to balance your spiritual and your physical world, whatever you went through. But it seems like you're receiving some kind of justice for that time. You, because during that time you were able, whatever this is, whatever legal situation this is, it's going to have a happy result. Maybe you were seeking some kind of answer to something that was unfair. Alright, let me see if I could find out what this is. I mean, it could be, you see, this is the Seven of Swords here again. Being strategic. Alright, let's see what this is. Spirit, why is Hilarion here? Let me see if I find something. Okay, so Six of Swords. Moving away from something. Moving away from what? maybe sneaking away, moving away from this King of Swords, moving away from a air sign person, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or finding out some kind of information that helps you to move away from a situation towards a Knight of Cups. Mm. Something just popped into my head, but it doesn't have to resonate for everybody. It's moving away, it could be moving away from a water sign person, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, a younger water sign, moving away from them to a older air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, or vice versa. Moving away from them or moving towards them. And finally getting the justice after a long time, quite some time, and finally able to get justice in a situation. Yeah. So that's what I'm able to get, right? Sorry about that. It's just I want to make sure that I get everything. Anyway, yeah, but this is like the judgment card. Mm. Yeah, you're getting help to move out of a situation. Let's see what is in your, what's going on for you in your, as a collective. You know, what energy is the Cancer collective bringing into the in a situation here, or into this situation? What is your energy? Finally releasing yourself from, it could be someone helping you to get out of a situation. Could be this air sign helping you to get out of a situation, and it would be an air sign that is trying to um, dig up, find out, research to help you move away from a situation. You know, to get your happiness. Even to, this could be even though it doesn't say divorce, it could mean you know, getting away from a situation and getting financial reward for whatever you have suffered. You know, and that brings healing. So let's see. One more shuffle. Okay, ooh, okay. So we have presence of absence. So this is someone reminiscing about something from the past. You could have lost someone, or lost a particular situation, um, but you're thinking about it, you know, in mid-October. Maybe you lost a person through a situation that happened, or you're trying to find justice for someone that you had lost. We have confusion here. So growth. So you grew emotionally from a situation where you experienced some kind of loss here. It could be a divorce, yes, but it could also be um, someone left your life or someone passed on. You know, could be a situation that you didn't understand what happened, So you're trying to dig further into the situation, and it could have been something legal that you could have come up upon, that you're going to receive reward for what you've suffered. Um, it says here confusion, growth hurts, heals, and harnesses a way through the uncertainty. Now, whatever you went through, apparently it grew you spiritually, and now it's going to grow you um, physically, meaning bringing you some kind of abundance. Yes. As a kind of, I won't say reward, but with this Seven of Pentacles here, it makes me think of, you see how she's holding those grapes? I don't know if you could, oh, I don't know if you can see that. She's holding those grapes as if she's waiting for them to ripen, to mature, to kind of reach its peak. So you could have been waiting for something for some time, and during your time of waiting, it's like you grew into a different person, and that whatever you went through was some kind of spiritual awakening for you, and then it also moved you into a physical reward for that. So it's almost like having both worlds, your spiritual world and your physical, through this loss that you experienced, that you're thinking about. I think this already happened. So let's see, let's get some additional information from these cards to see what did Cancer lose. Can we get some more information? It could be different for all of you, but I just want to see if I can see what did you lose, like what caused this confusion, what, you know. Let me see if I can answer. For mid-October 2024. Okay. It doesn't exactly say, ooh. Well, what it says is that you had to show strength in some really challenging times, and you made this thing that seemed intimidating, you made it your bitch. You made it, you kind of, through what you went through, you were able to not overcome so much, but endure and kind of deal with this situation in the most delicate way, even though it seemed intimidating. That's the word I'm looking for. You persevered even though this thing was intimidating. You're coming up here as the Empress, because at the end of it all, through your strength, you will gain abundance. There's abundance in the field behind this woman, and the Empress card, the Empress is in the Strength card. Okay, this is the Empress right here. So you grew out of something that seemed intimidating to you, or was intimidating for that matter. You felt trapped for quite some time, stuck, bounded. You couldn't. Is bounded even a word? You felt bound to a situation. Right? You felt trapped. You couldn't get out. You weren't really trapped, but you felt trapped, either by your thoughts or not seeing something clearly, right? And there was a tower moment, right? Or at least it happened in the past. Some mask fell off, and you were able to see the truth. You know, the lightning struck this mask, and you were able to see whatever false thing was behind that illusion. You were able to see that. There's a mask here. Something was intimidating that fell apart. And you handled it very well. I don't know why I'm having trouble speaking. We also have this Eight of Cups here, walking away from a situation, seeing the light here with the sun. You could have been walking away from a Leo. right? It doesn't have to be, but you're walking away from a situation here and kind of planning, making plans to move forward. But you are going to receive this, whatever pain this was and confusion that you experienced through this loss, you're going to get rewarded for it. So, what is the messages from Spirit? Spirit, what is your message for the Cancer Collective for the mid month of October 2024? Spirit, thank you. One more shuffle. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Alright. So these two came for. This one came for going inward, which I think you did a lot of. Right? Take some time today to meet with your inner child. Find a comfortable spot, close your eyes, and let your awareness go inward. So this talks about transforming through going inward, and I think you've done that. Otherwise, this Two of Scrolls would not have come out in this card. Then we have you can do hard things. You definitely could, because it says here there are many things in this life that we feel we cannot or should not have to do, but we must be careful of what we place in these categories. For maturity often lies on the other side. What did I just say? This here, this Seven of Pentacles here, remember I told you about something maturing? It could be you maturing. It could be the situation maturing. Then we say doing hard things. Remember with the Strength card, you stood as the Empress in the face of something that was very intimidating, very hard for you. Okay? It says take time today to think upon the beliefs that might be holding you back. Are you putting yourself in a box by what you can, cannot, or should not have to do? So maybe that's how you felt. I'm not, that could be it for some of you. Emotions are the reflection. So you're reflecting emotionally on the situation here with presence of absence. Emotion can often be a reflection of how a present event affects our inner child. When an emotion comes out that does not make sense to you, take a moment to sit with it. Ask yourself, what is this emotion attached to the inside of me that goes beyond what I'm experiencing now? Okay, so I don't really want to read too much of it, but it's just saying here that you're reflecting on how you felt about a particular situation. And I think you handled yourself quite well. You moved away from it, and because you've seen it for what it was, and yeah, the mask came off. You were able to see this clearly. Um, but it was confusing for quite some time. Be true to who you are. You are your own person, but sometimes our sense of safety and self can be wrapped up in something else, which can hinder our ability to trust ourselves and our intuition. Yeah. And can lead us to betray ourselves. So it's like maybe this situation you felt, felt a sense of betrayal, even though I didn't get that initially from those cards. But what I did get is some sort of thing, legal matter, whether it's spiritually legal or actually legal, where you had lost something that caused confusion and you had to stand up to it, right? And show your resilience and show who you really are in this situation. Not everyone will be able to withstand this. And then we have you going in the right direction. So whatever, if you have any doubts about this situation, if you're doing the right thing, if you should see this through to the end, Spirit is saying you're going into the right direction, or you're going in the right direction. On this journey, there will be many voices that call to you of the right way to go, but truly only you know the path. Use your intuition, Cancer. Sometimes it might seem as though you're lost or that you're going in circles, but trust that you are where you need to be. You will learn all that you need when you surrender to the flow and trust your intuition. And you definitely did, because it's going to pay off for you here, both spiritually and financially. Okay? So, whatever this is, you can share if you like, so I can know what I'm talking about. Um, so, if this resonates, Cancer, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next reading, okay? Take care, Cancer. Bye.